Hello, in this presentation I'm going to explain how BeepXtra works, how we bridge the gap between the online and the physical world, and why we say everybody is a winner, because everyone who works with BeepXtra around the world really does win. What is BeepXtra? It's a brilliant opportunity that merges several concepts together. The first and most obvious one is that we have a discount card loyalty system that is married to cash. We've all seen cards around the world in discount and loyalty schemes where you can save for 3 years and, well, be lucky if you get a kettle. Or you can only use discounts in that particular store or in very limited places elsewhere. Here, we can use discounts anywhere we see the Beep outlet sign all over the world. We are a free model. Never underestimate the power of the free model. And of course, we are global right now. We merge the offline business with the online business. A butcher may not want a website, but here he's getting an online presence where we are merging the typical businesses who don't want websites with online businesses. The shop owners have other shops recommending them as well. The typical example, if you have an Indian restaurant versus the Chinese restaurant, typically they compete with each other. But here, because they're joined under the Beep economy, they can actually promote each other. We have the benefit of thousands of other national clients, from football clubs, health clubs, large organisations that put out tens of thousands of these cards, and they're all looking for shop owners who've got the Beep logo in their shop window. Internet shoppers will find you even if you're a shop owner who doesn't have a website. A good example again is the butcher who may not want a website, but because he is part of the BeepXtra system, he has that online presence and customers will find him. We have a Beep customised search service. The customer makes revenue from clients spending elsewhere, online or offline. This is an extremely big point for Beep. When you go into a shop, the shopkeeper makes money from you. When you go into that shop and you walk away from that shop, then that is the end of the business relationship with the shop's owner and you. When you leave someone's website, that is the end of that person's relationship with you. But here, because that business or shop owner has given you their Beep card, then they follow you everywhere you spend. We use GEO targeting technology. We can walk into a town centre, we can ask our smartphones, or at home we can sit and do a local search for the closest restaurant, for example. And then our system will convert into a mapping service that can take the customer literally through the shopkeeper's door. The local focus ensures success. We have local people working with local shops. We have a very potent invitation technology. Viral marketing and a burst of work can lead to a great passive income. Another great point is that we offer free advertising for SMEs, which are small to medium enterprises. A watchmaker in the middle of nowhere, setting up his business and wondering how to get his advertising out into the world, and is looking at all different methods available for someone starting a business. That watchmaker can get a bit daunted by the cost of advertising. But here with BeepXtra, he can get free advertising with us. All you have to do is give a discount that you can afford. We have a fantastic combination of several concepts that already work. How do you build it as a referring member? Beep will give you 5 invitations for people and 10 shop or business invitations at each time. Each invitation is time-stamped, and once sent via email, it starts a 12-hour countdown clock. This protects against spamming. Members who send unsolicited invitations to people and/or businesses will have their accounts blocked. You simply phone people and business owners and make sure they can receive an email and that they can view the invitation video within the next 12 hours. Once your set of 5 or 10 invitations are accepted, you receive another set. Once your invited members accept to join, they get the same number of invites as you did when you started, and the worldwide tsunami of growth starts. People, shops and business owners can invite any person or business around the world. There is no cap on the size of each individual's business group. The only limit is the number of people on the planet, but we urge you to get your team of people, shops and businesses in place before somebody else does. The target business market is any business that sells items to the purchasing public. The ideal business size is up to a group of 10 outlets. However, Beep will discuss on a case-by-case basis with any business over this outlet size. We will show you in this presentation how you will be paid for all purchases made throughout the world from the Beep tsunami you created. The income you can make for a short, focused burst of activity is incredible. This will change people's lives around the world. We will show you some income examples later in this presentation. World Map Growth. Beep will show you your growth as it travels across the face of the planet. Everywhere you see a marker and money is spent, you will be earning money. Don't underestimate the enormous power of the word free. Members join for free. Shops and businesses join for free. No annual fees, no hidden costs. The only purchase is the terminal, which shops make for a few dollars. The shop may not have to purchase a terminal if their existing system can integrate with a Beep system. People, shops and businesses would be crazy not to use Beep. There's nothing to lose and everything to gain. Truly, we can say that while you are thinking about this, somebody else is already calling the person, shop or business that you know. Beep is an explosive opportunity. So what does a shop or business do? They accept the Beep invitation just like a person. If they're a new company, we will give them our EPOS as part of the package, which works on any internet-enabled device. Or if their existing EPOS system is compatible with Beep, they simply activate the Beep service. Or if they have a non-compatible EPOS system, they acquire the Beep tablet until their EPOS system is fully integrated. The shop or business receives 250 Beep cards for free straight from Beep. The shop or business owner now decides the discount they can afford from 2.5% upwards, and the Beep economy begins. We will show you the exact inner workings in the next few slides. So why would a shop or business join? Here's a fact. The people that walk in off the street will do just that, with or without any outside business assistance. However, once the customer leaves their premises or website, that's when the potential income stops. When a business owner gives the Beep card to their customers, that business owner now earns from wherever that customer goes to spend, anywhere in the world where they see the Beep logo. Now that is exciting. In case you missed the point, a shop or business owner can invite other shops or businesses, also vastly increasing the reach of their original business. And did we tell you that advertising with Beep is free? All we ask is that you put into the system a discount you can afford, which is almost always less than the typical advertising budget. Beep has a customised search service that is global or local to suit the purchaser. Beep has a geographically targeted product search facility that can guide your customers to your front door. You will therefore be found by our millions of customers who are actually looking for what you offer. From start to finish, Beep is a targeted local and global product and services search service. This is what we offer, and it's very powerful for business owners. And did we tell you, it's free. Now we're going to talk about the velocity and movement of money. The frequency, volume and velocity of money, movement of money or turnover in business or gross domestic product in the national economy determines the speed and health of any business and any economy. A low velocity leads to sluggish business. High velocity leads to a healthy business. In BeepXtra, you determine the speed of movement and therefore you affect your own earning potential. The high street in general, and you don't have to be an economist to see this, the high street in general is hurting. Here at BeepXtra, we really do have the answer. Now here is the maths, the inner workings of the engine of Beep. It starts at the top. We say 10% discount, minimum 2.5%. That is the discount the shop or business owner gives to the customer. And all of that 10% or minimum 2.5% goes on to the Beep card for the customer. They get all of that. All Beep charges is a flat fee of 2.75%. And that 2.75% is the business of Beep. So how is that split down? 40% goes to the company, and with that we give out incentives such as the consistency bonus. So 10% of the 40% is given to a global charity, and the rest is Beep's own profit. The remaining 60%, 100% of this is paid out every single month to the membership. 40% of that is divided into these two 20%. 20% is given to the agent who signed up the shop. 20% goes to the person or business who originated that card in the first place. 55% goes into the compensation plan, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit more detail later on. But the compensation plan contains a total of 55%. 30% goes to something called difference bonus, 15% leadership bonus, 10% goes into the world pool. Then there is the very important 2.5%, which goes to local language support staff. Now this ensures complete support. When you reach the top of the career path, you virtually have your own PA built into the company for your administration and technical support. This makes sure that you get information directly from the company. We have a very well-established system. Members don't phone the company directly. Only people at the top of the career path phone the company. And all the answers are delivered to anybody asking any questions from within the membership, because they're very well trained, and you can be assured that the people at the top of the career path have a direct line straight through to the company to escalate any situations that you need answers on. And that 2.5% gives local language support in any language and in any dialect to make sure you understand everything that is going on. 2.5% national voted charity. That's a wonderful system we have. When we have 5,000 people in any country, they have a vote on their national voted charity. Let's say we have about 50 charities nominated from any one country, and then we pick the top 5 and we then re-email the 5,000 members in that particular country and say, here are the top 5. This is the second round of voting. Now please re-vote just for these top 5. And the winner is the nominated charity, which we check out and make sure they're legitimate. We monitor that as we go along. So you can rest assured knowing we are over on the left-hand side, contributing to the global charity and also to your own national charity as well. Here we have the BeepXtra. You have one tablet for each point of sale. Every time the client makes a purchase, it uses their Beep card, and then the information and data is fed into the Beep system, wireless or fixed line. It's very flexible. If the retailer wishes, he can install the Beep Retail Business System straight onto his PC or his smartphone, and the customers can obviously still receive all the cash back using their own retail equipment. And then as soon as the clients use their cards, the data is fed into the Beep system, wireless or fixed line. So what we are doing is combining two economies into one very large worldwide purchase platform. Because what happens here is instead of having lots and lots of cards in your wallet or purse, you have one card, the Beep card, which feeds that data into the Beep system. You have your discount, you have your percentage of cashback, which can be used for purchases anywhere you see the Beep sign. Now, why would a retail shop become a Beep partner? Basically because let's say a shop has 1,500 customers coming into their business over a month or so. And every time someone comes in, they make sure these people have one of their BeepXtra registered cards. The customer then goes out of their shop and goes into the health club, the florist, the butcher, the hairstylist. That customer goes here anyway, but now we are linking them into the BeepXtra economy. So whereas that retailer before would be living just from the people who came into his shop, now by giving these cards out, they earn income wherever their customers go. So here, let's say they put out 1,500 cards and they earn just 50 cents a week. That is $3,000 a month. So wherever those cards travel, the retailer earns from the spending in the BeepXtra economy. So here is the stability and consistency bonus to encourage members to introduce businesses and to support them. To explain, let's take a typical shop with a turnover of say $7,000 to $7,200 a month, which is a fairly modest business. 2.75% of that is about $200. When any member has 10 shops generating a $200 discount into the system for 6 consecutive months, Beep gives a bonus of $2,000. The reason we do this is to encourage members to help their shops and businesses to make Beep a habit of everyday trading life, which ensures success for everybody. For card distribution, any business that integrates with the Beep system will be sent a constant supply of Beep cards for free. Beep send 250 cards to each business as they integrate with the Beep system. We electronically monitor and replenish those as necessary. Now, should anyone say, look, I want some cards for myself, that's fine. If they wish to distribute and register the cards, they can now have them delivered in 1,000 quantities for cost price plus delivery. Now, should any shop or business wish to have a branded card system, they can have this in quantities of 5,000 plus, and here is an example of one such branded card. So how do we earn money? You can earn money just by handing out Beep cards yourself. If you just give out 25 of the BeepXtra cards to your friends, people who you know at work, for example, and tell them why they should have the Beep cards, because it puts cash onto the card and you can spend that cash anywhere you see the BeepXtra logo. Now, they might say, can I have these cards for my friends? And those 25 people just give out 10 cards each, because you've encouraged them to do so, of course. Now, you've handed out 250 cards, and if those people just give out 10 cards each, it's 2,500. Let's suppose from that 2,500, you just earn $1 a month from all those cards out there in circulation. You earn $2,500 a month, so you can replace an income by just handing out cards yourself. Another way of earning money is to introduce 5 shops and businesses to the BeepXtra system. So you visit 5 shops, you get 5 video invitations out to those businesses. The baker has 1,600 cards, the florist 800 cards, the hairstylist 1,000 cards, the restaurant 1,800 and 3,500 cards to the health club. So just by visiting 5 shops, you gained access to 8,700 customers. If they have an average spend of $220 a month, and ask yourself how much you spend on your debit or credit card every month, it's a lot more than $220. So 2.75% of $220 equals $6.05. And 20% of the 60% equates to just over 72 cents a month. Pennies and cents at first glance, but they really add up in this example. 8,700 times 0.726 equals $6,300 a month, every month. Not bad for a few weeks' work. Now, once you've learned how to do this yourself, of course, you can teach other people. Now, you go and teach 5 people to do what you learned to do a week earlier, and let's suppose each of those people's shops have 1,000 cards in circulation. That's 25,000 cards. Let's also suppose you earn 30 cents a month for that. That is $7,500 a month. Now, if you add all those incomes up, you handed out your own cards, you are earning $2,500 a month. You went to visit 5 shops yourself, and from that effort you are now earning $6,300 a month, and you train 5 other people to do what you do. From that you earn $7,500, so now you are on $16,300 a month. Ask yourself how long it would actually take you to do this, a very, very short period of time, to earn a very exciting income. Now, we have a system in place for large single businesses, hotel groups and health clubs, casinos, cinemas, nightclubs, basically anyone with a big chain of more than 10, or if they require, more than 30,000 cards. We have a system in place for these larger companies. What it does is ensure you don't get 25 people chasing the same football club. If you have a legitimate contact with that large single business, then we will ensure that it is only you talking to that company. A proposal is not always necessary to get the sale, but we can assist any member to put together a professional proposal with a watermark on it, which shows the Beep Compliance Approved logo. If you are successful with that business and they order, in this example, 30,000 cards, and let's suppose you earn 30 cents a month, that will bring you $9,000 a month. Now here is the compensation plan. To a lot of people this looks quite daunting. It's called the Career Path Infinity System. Now, to explain what you're actually looking at here really is not a huge set of figures. Actually, it breaks down to just 3 bonuses, plus it shows you how to climb the career path. So the first thing I'm going to talk about on the compensation plan is how to climb the career path. On the slides, you can see that when you join, you become a sales manager. So just by the simple act of joining, you become a sales manager, and you are now earning 20% of the 60% shown on that previous slide. When you introduce 3 people, you are now an area manager. If you understand that, the rest of it is a breeze, because when you move across the row second from bottom, that is clearly explained. So when you help 3 people become area managers, you are promoted to regional sales manager. To become a national sales consultant, you help 3 people become regional managers. And these 3 people do need to be frontline to you, or another way of saying the same thing is personally introduced by you. To become a continental sales consultant, you need to help 5 people to reach national sales consultant. At this stage, they can be anywhere, as long as they are in separate groups. They don't have to be personally introduced by you. To be a global sales consultant, you need 5 continental sales consultants in 5 different groups, anywhere in each of those different groups. Now you get direct access to the company. I should say here that all shops, all businesses get a support ticketing service directly with the company. But when you are a global sales consultant, you also get a hotline straight through for yourself, so everybody can be assured that all their questions will be answered. So let's discuss the 3 bonuses that are showing on this compensation plan. The first one is the differential commission. If you look at the yellow boxes from the area sales manager, you will see a figure of 10%, 15% for regional sales manager, and so on through 20%, 25% and 30% for global sales consultants. The basic explanation of differential commission is that this is the difference in bonus between you and the next level in your organisation. So an area sales manager would earn 10% differential commission over and above their sales manager. Regional sales managers would earn 15% on their sales managers, but if one of their team became an area sales manager and they were on 10%, then the regional sales manager on 15% earns the difference between the 10% and the 15%, so they would earn 5%. So that's the differential commission. It goes all the way up to 30% for global sales consultants. Now, when anybody becomes a global sales consultant and then somebody catches them up, there is now no differential commission. This is the beginning of the leadership commission. Now, if you look at the green boxes, you will now see this. Leadership commission begins at regional sales manager, and you will see that when a regional sales manager has somebody at the same level or higher, they receive 1% leadership commission for the first person in a line to catch them up or overtake them, and 2% for the next person in the same line to do the same. You can see the same logic following through all the green boxes relating to leadership commission. Note that it does not technically stop at 5 levels deep for global sales consultants. If the global sales consultant, that is 5 levels beneath any other global, kept growing, then the income would rise also. The last bonus on the bottom of the chart is the World Bonus Pool. You can see that is 2%, 3% and 5%. It is paid out pro rata. I'll just work this out on global sales consultants. They earn 5% of the 55% you saw in the previous slide. This 5% is put to one side for the global sales consultants portion of the World Bonus Pool. Imagine there are only 3 global sales consultants in the world. A has 35% of the whole Beep turnover, B has 50%, and C has the remaining 15%. The World Bonus Pool is divided between these 3 people according to their percentage share. And this is an extremely lucrative bonus. So why would anyone become a member of BeepXtra? It's free to join. We're in shops and businesses right now. Imagine you find 5 agents who find their 5 agents for free, and then they repeat it just one time. So 5 times 5 times 5 is 125 agents that can be done in just a few days because of our viral invitation technique. And don't forget, this is all over the world. The 125 agents now start to focus on getting their 10 shops, and they get 500 customers. If you earn just 30 cents each from those cards in distribution, well, you work out the maths on that. It's $187,500 a month, and that can be just for starters. These are the sorts of things you can be looking at with this kind of lifestyle. These kinds of houses in the sun. Drive whatever car you want on this kind of income. But most importantly, we believe that it gives you the peace of mind to do whatever you want, whenever you want, because you are now completely financially free. So BeepXtra, in conclusion, is global now. Our current goal is to establish 30 countries with 5,000 members. That's 150,000 members. With 10 shops equals 1.5 million shops. With 500 cards each is 750 million cards in circulation. So your question is, how big will your Beep be?